Hey Seth, sorry, but could you eat at a restaurant or buy takeout tonight?
What? Why?
I have a fever. I won't be able to take care of your mother this weekend too, I think.
Huh?
I think that if I get good rest tonight, I'll probably feel a bit better in the morning. I thought I'd go to the clinic first thing tomorrow morning.
What are you complaining about? It's just a fever. There's some medicine in the emergency box, isn't that enough?
I want to have a proper checkup at the clinic.
Listen here, Jessica. Stop thinking about only yourself. I'm tired after coming home from work and can finally take a break on the weekend. You must have some nerve to make the pillar of this family, me, do stuff on my valuable weekend.
Please, I'm begging you. I feel really bad right now.
No, you listen to what I say. This weekend, my sister and her children are coming to visit.
What? Do you mean your sister Melanie?
Obviously. Who else would it be?
Do you mean she's coming with all of her 5 children?
Of course. I'm going to pick them up at the station now, so prepare dinner for all of us, all right?
I really can't.
Hi, Jessica. I just met Seth now. He said he already told you that we would be coming, so I won't explain it to you again. Well then, take care of my 5 children for me. All right?
But I don't remember agreeing. Seth, when I woke up, you and Melanie were gone, and just her 5 children were left. Where did you two go? I think the children are going to get lonely without you two in a new house. Will the 2 of you please come back? Where did you go?
Huh? What do you mean, where did we go? We went on a trip.
What? A trip?
Didn't I tell you? Me and Melanie plus 2 of our mutual friends are going to a 3-day trip to go to the onsen.
You never told me. I was only told to take care of Melanie's 5 children.
Oh, she didn't tell you.
What do you mean?
Don't you understand that Melanie has something else to do if she's making you take care of her 5 children? You see, she did explain it to you.
That's what you call not explaining enough. Not only will she be gone for 3 days, but you won't be here either. I can't suddenly just take care of 5 young children without any preparation. You're telling me to take care of your old mother as well? What you've been asking of me since yesterday is crazy.
Quit whining. What's your problem? You're just a housewife that doesn't do any work usually.
Huh? I don't do any work?
All you have to do when taking care of my mother is give her food and change her diapers, right?
Huh? You think that's all I do?
Melanie said it's almost time for the 5 children to wake up. Come on. Hurry up and prepare food for them and make them eat breakfast. Oh, and do wash the dirty clothes Melanie brought with her yesterday as well. Melanie is usually really tired having to take care of their 5 children, so I want her to relax and refresh during this vacation. Oh, it looks like we'll be arriving at the onsen soon, so I won't be able to contact you for a while. What is it? I'm busy relaxing at the onsen.
I have a fever.
What?
I took my temperature, and my temperature was 40 degrees Celsius.
Huh? Stop exaggerating. You're telling me that you got that high of a fever just by taking care of my mother? Stop complaining and take care of the 5 children as well. We're going to be coming home tomorrow, and that means you're going to be busy preparing food and doing the laundry for 8 people. What are you going to do if you're like that already? If you keep complaining, I'll divorce you. If you don't want me to divorce you, then stay up all night. That way, you'll have plenty of time to do household chores and take care of my mother. Hey, Jessica, we just got home. I'm going to park the car in the parking lot, so I'll drop Melanie off first. Wash our dirty clothes, all right?
Seth, this is terrible.
Hmm.
Something really serious has happened.
Melanie, what is it?
Your wife!
What's with Jessica? Oh, don't tell me she was too lazy to do any cleaning and the house is a mess. Jesus, that woman. I need to teach her a lesson as her husband after this.
Jessica's collapsed and is unconscious.
What?
She collapsed near the front door. No way. This is so scary. Hurry up and come home.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, Seth. I heard that Jessica collapsed from a combination of overwork and pneumonia.
It seems so.
My children. It seems that before collapsing, she sent them to my aunt's place. Aunt and uncle are so furious at me.
Me too. Mother was handed over to a day service by Uncle Wallace, who happened to visit our house that day. He was furious at me and just finished scolding me now. He even punched me in the face.
This is all your fault.
What?
You said that Jessica had experience as a nursery teacher, and that taking care of 5 children for a few days would be easy for her. I had no idea she was feeling ill and had a really high fever. Just her being sick was enough to be worried about. What would you have done if my children got sick as well?
What's your deal? This isn't my fault. You're the one who said you wanted to go on an onsen vacation with your boyfriend Jafar, and that your children would be a bother. All I did was cooperate because I wanted to help you.
If you just wanted to help me, then you didn't need to come yourself. You even brought Angeline with you. To think that you would come to me and my boyfriend's vacation with your girlfriend, Angeline.
I'm the one who provided you guys with a car, and we barely even saw each other while we were there. Don't make this my fault.
I didn't do anything wrong.
I didn't do anything wrong either.
No, this is your fault.
No, it's yours.
Fine, if it's come to this then.
Yep, we'll have Jessica decide. I don't want either of us lying to her and giving her the wrong idea about the situation. So I'll send this conversation to her.
I see. That's fair, I guess.
We'll have her judge when she gets out of the hospital 1 week later. You better get ready for it.
No, you're the one who needs to prepare.
Hey, Jessica? What's this content certified letter you sent me? What do you mean I have to pay you in alimony? Jessica, explain this.
Didn't you send me a screenshot that was basically your confession that you were cheating on me?
What?
You told me to decide whether you or Melanie was at fault for me being hospitalized, right? But during your conversation, did you seriously not notice that you were talking about how you went with your girlfriend, Angeline, and how Melanie went with her boyfriend? It was in the screenshots you sent me.
What?
You were even so kind as to name who your girlfriend was. Both Jafar and Angeline are acquaintances of mine, so gathering information was extremely easy. Thank you for providing me with proof of your own crimes.
What?
Please send me the alimony I asked for, and sign the divorce papers too. I asked Angeline to pay an alimony as well. By the way, she says she's going to break up with you.
But...
Please talk to my lawyer, not me, from now on. Goodbye.
I messed up!
Hey, I got divorced because of you, Jessica. My husband got custody of our children as well. He even made me pay an alimony for cheating on him. Even my boyfriend Jafar broke up with me. If you hadn't been hospitalized, this would have never happened.
Are you not satisfied until you make everything that happens to you someone else's fault?
What?
You probably already know that everyone found out that you were cheating on your husband because your brother sent those screenshots to me.
You told my husband, right? Everything would have been fine if you had just kept quiet.
Did you think I was kind enough To just stay quiet and not tell your husband after I was sent to the hospital because of what you and your brother did? You know that I was a nursery teacher before I married your brother, right? There's no way that I, a person who loves children, am just going to forgive a mother who says that she wants to go on vacation with her boyfriend, but her children are a bother.
Even if you tell me that now, what am I supposed to do after this? I can't rely on Seth anymore because we had a fight. And apparently Mother is now at a daycare service because of Uncle Wallace. And my father has already passed away, so you're the only person who can help me, Jessica.
Even if you ask me to help you,
You're my sister-in-law, so it's only a matter of fact that you're going to help me.
I got divorced with your brother.
Huh?
You're a stranger to me now, so goodbye.
You're lying, right?
Bye.
Jessica!
First of all, I'm glad Seth's mother and Melanie's children were all right. The poor children. They were so confused when their mother had left them at a strange house with me, a person they had barely known. Luckily, Melanie's husband got custody of them, and Melanie now has to pay monthly child support for 5 children. Speaking of Seth and her sister, I started plotting my revenge as soon as I woke up from my coma in the hospital, before I even knew that Seth was cheating on me. Now that I think about it, though, all that happened was the 2 siblings didn't have enough brains and everything fell apart and they took each other down. I barely did anything. By the way, the 2 of them were left with basically no money after paying their alimonies, and for some reason also lost their jobs. Even though they always just insult each other, they had nowhere left to go, as Melanie's husband kicked her out of his house, and fortunately the house me and Seth used to live in was handed down to me by my father. And so I kicked him out as well, and so the 2 of them begrudgingly moved into their parents' old house. But apparently their Uncle Wallace owns the house, not Seth, and it seems not long after the 2 of them moved in, he had set in motion a plan to kick them out. What really happened to the 2 of them after that, I don't know, and I don't really care.
Ariana, how are you? I hope things are going well for you.
Excuse me? Who is this?
What do you mean, who is this? It's me, you know. If you haven't deleted my phone number, you should know who this is.
Of course, I know it's you, Jerry. But why are you texting me? Seriously, why?
Don't be so cranky.
No, really, what do you want?
What's the rush? I'm glad you're doing well.
I'm doing great. I don't have any stress anymore now that we're no longer together. And what do you want after all this time?
Isn't it about time you came back?
Excuse me? What? Don't scare me. Why are you saying this?
You've still got your sense of humor, huh? I think you've been avoiding me, but I've been thinking we should see each other again.
Why? Why do I have to see you again? There's no plausible reason. There's absolutely no point. Or are you going to finally give me the money you owe for the emotional distress you caused me 3 years ago?
No, that's over. It's all in the past.
I see. Well, for me, you're over. You're all in the past. So can you stop contacting me? It's really scary.
You really have a way with words. You realize I'm the one making the effort to contact you. Most people would be overjoyed.
Excuse me? Why do you think I would be overjoyed to hear from my ex-husband?
You still have feelings for me, right?
Excuse me? It's really scary how this conversation doesn't make any sense at all. I don't know why you would think that, but could you please stop contacting me? It's a nuisance.
What do you mean, a nuisance? I'm contacting you because I care about you.
If you really care about me, stop contacting me. Do you know how stressful this is for me?
Okay. It must have been tough.
Excuse me?
It must have been tough breaking up with me and being all alone. But that's all over now. You can come back.
I don't think we're speaking the same language. You say I can come back, but you're the one who was unfaithful and left me.
That may have happened, but it's all in the past. I'm also thinking you might be good for me.
Really? You still are patronizing, Jerry.
I know you still love me, Ariana. It's been 3 years, so let's be honest with each other.
Again, we're not speaking the same language. Don't you feel any guilt or anything for betraying me?
That may be true, but that's why it's me who's making the effort to contact you.
Oh! Do you expect me to say thank you very much? But to be perfectly honest, this is all a nuisance for me.
Why can't you be honest, Ariana? To tell you the truth, Mom became ill.
And?
She's probably gonna need help with her daily routines, so if you insist, Ariana, I don't mind if you come back.
Wow. I don't know if this conversation can become even more difficult to understand. Do you mean you want me to go to your parents' house so I can take care of your parents? What happened to that girl you cheated on me with?
She says she doesn't want to live at my parents' house. She doesn't get along with Mom, so she doesn't want to live with her.
That's obvious. Your mom used to make all those rude comments every time she met me. I can't imagine her being nice to anyone she isn't related to.
So you can come back.
Really? You're going to continue living with your lover while I'm at your parents' house taking care of your mother?
I know it's tough for a woman to live all on her own, so I'm letting you live at my parents' house. You should be grateful.
Are you insane?
I really don't like your tone. I know you have feelings for me. If you'll take care of Mom, you can come back.
No, thank you. I've remarried.
What? Quit with pretending you're so tough or you'll regret it.
I've nothing to regret because we got divorced. I have never been happier. I really wonder why I ever married you.
What do you mean? Wait, did you really remarry?
I said I got remarried and we have a child.
What? When you were married to me, you couldn't get pregnant.
I told you this many times. I was not the reason we couldn't have children. I went to the hospital numerous times for all those tests and the doctors couldn't find anything wrong with me. I asked you to get examined as well, but you refused. As a result, your mother would make all these mean remarks to me.
If you have a child, then there's more reason for you to come back.
Excuse me?
Mom will be so happy. Say it's my child and raise him in my parents' house. And don't forget to take care of Mom.
I really don't understand you. You're so self-centered. I have no choice but to laugh.
I know, let's do it. We should have done this all along. Hurry back. When can you get here?
Wake up! I told you I've remarried. And I'm really, really happy. Why do I have to leave this happy life for you and your mother's hell?
It wasn't hell. That's taking it a bit too far.
And as a care provider? Are you crazy?
I thought you still had feelings for me, so I made the effort to contact you to allow you to come back. And look at your attitude. You are truly unbelievable. And to have a child with some stranger? Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
What? I think this is the biggest what I've experienced. My head is full of question marks. What should I be ashamed of? You're the one who should be ashamed. How dare you contact your ex-wife like this? You should know better at your age.
I don't understand what you're trying to say. What part of this chat do I have to be ashamed of?
All of it. To begin with, you're the one who had the affair and left me, right? After which I sued you for emotional distress, but you're the one that didn't pay, right? Your father gave me some money in the beginning, but then he stopped. I'm sure your mother had something to do with that. And now this. Your father has passed away and there's no one to provide assistance to your mother, so you decided to have your ex-wife do it? Do you know how crazy all of this is?
I thought you wanted to get married to me again, but I don't get it. You traitor.
This? What we're doing? It is not communication. I can't understand what you're thinking because you are insane. And aren't you still together with that girl? Why don't you just marry her?
She doesn't want to get married. She doesn't want to be tied down. So, though we live together, there's no way she'll agree to live with Mom. So if you can take care of Mom, everything will work out.
Why are you not understanding what I'm saying? Let me try one more time. I am living with my husband, whom I love very much, and our super cute son. Is something wrong with that?
No, but I can't help feeling you betrayed me.
What? Seriously, how did I betray you?
You're my ex-wife, but you're living with another man, and you had a child with him. What are you gonna do about Mom?
Does that have anything to do with me? Do you know what ex-wife means? We got a divorce, and it's because of you.
So you aren't coming back?
How many times do I have to say it? Can you please think about this rationally? Why do I have to break up my happy family to return to you and your family?
But if you don't come back, what'll happen to Mom?
Why are you asking me this? It does not concern me. We got divorced 3 years ago. Do you understand?
I understand, but if I hire someone to take care of Mom, I'll need to pay them, and I don't have that money.
It does not concern me. It really irks me that you thought of me as a convenient free caretaker, but I'm really happy now, so I don't want to be brought down by the likes of you. I'm done.
As long as you're happy, you don't care about anyone else.
You should say those words to yourself, because that's the way you're acting right now.
Stop fooling around. You're my ex-wife. You have a duty to take care of Mom.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You have to do it, because I can't abandon my mother. Can you abandon her?
She's not my mother.
You're really cold, Ariana. If you don't take care of Mom, I'll sue you.
You are gonna sue me. You really say the craziest things. Anyhow, it doesn't concern me. And if you continue badgering me, don't be surprised by what happens.
What do you mean?
My husband, he's a police officer.
A policeman?
If you continue to pester me and say these ridiculous things, I will ask him to investigate you.
Wait, we don't need to do that. That's taking things too far, don't you think? I wasn't serious, don't worry about it.
You really are scared of authority figures. What a coward.
It's not like that. I was just wondering what my ex-wife was doing, okay? I had no bad intentions, okay?
I really don't care, so never contact me again.
I presume it will be difficult for you to take care of Mom.
Of course I'm not going to take care of your mother. If you can't afford a care provider, why don't you take care of her yourself? You and your beloved girlfriend should take care of our beloved mother together. Anyway, never contact me again. Bye. Once Jerry found out Ariana had gotten remarried to a police officer, it scared him and he never contacted her again. He tried to convince his girlfriend to take care of his mother, but then he discovered she was actually married, so they broke up. But not before her husband sued him for emotional distress. During all of this, Jerry's mother's health deteriorated, and she really needed to have someone by her side 24/7. Jerry ended up quitting work to take care of her. He used his severance pay to pay off the money he owed his lover's husband. He's currently taking care of his mother, who spends most of the day in bed. With no work, no money, no hope, Jerry wonders if he'll ever be able to come back to his previous life.